Welcome everybody to tonight's stream. This is Paul Mills, also known as Binarai. Don't forget to join our Discord. Link is at the top right of the stream. Head over to Bitknives CryptoSmith party chat if you want to collect some rain tonight. If you want to own what is created, head over to the bidding channel. Make your bid in RTM. We're going to start the stream a little earlier today. We're going to just give a small update on what we've been working on the last few days, just to keep you all in the loop. Don't forget, guys, to check out our developers and our development channel at GitHub. You're only seeing world firsts here at Raptoreum. Okay guys, welcome to the stream. This is Paul Mills, also known as Binarai from Raptoreum Core. We're going to be starting the stream a little early from now on, just to give you all a bit of an insight of what we've been working on each week, just to keep you all in the loop, and so you know we're not just sitting here twiddling our thumbs. So I'll just get started on that right now. Okay, so part of our brand new and improved infrastructure is now online. It is Dedi nodes, which will help speed syncing. We have updated the Me6 command. The Dedi nodes have been reduced in number, but they have been improved in efficiency. And all that is required now in order to set your Dedi nodes is, rather than going into the raptoreum.com file and separately adding all the different lines for the nodes that you wish to add, it is simple now. All you need to do is add the lbdn raptoreum.com file to the config file, and that's all you need to do. If one node is not good, it goes to the next. It is geo-routed as well. So if a connection drops, it's connected to the next nodes which are closest. We have just hit 13,000 followers on Twitter. It's actually more now. We are at 13.1, I think we are right now. This has been a result of our ongoing promotions and marketing, which is absolutely fantastic. Still, even considering we're in the dark depths of a bear market, Raptoreum is still strong as ever, still firing on all cylinders as per usual. We have not backed down. We've just kept going full force. We have integrated with Pecunia Wallet, which is a masternodes service. To start off with, they are issuing full nodes. They make it very easy for people to onboard a full node on their platform. They will be having a new Pecunia Wallet update very soon, and that will include shared nodes also. So Vibin and Sully, you might have a bit of competition soon now that Pecunia Wallet's on board. I know that you've got a bit of a head start, but you're going to have to book up your game, guys. We have been working hard on Site 2. I know that many of you team members, if you're listening, we've been asking for all sorts of photos in all types of positions and videos and things like that. This will be a special part of our website, our universe, our live Raptoreum website. Again, I will stress to you all, the website is nothing like you've ever seen before. It's a completely game-changing way of displaying the chain, and it's alive, it's a living thing, and it's absolutely fantastic. And Kirin is working hard on that right now. In terms of the team site, it will be like, well, the whole thing is just basically an experience. It's all in 3D. It's not like your standard 2D site. We will have different iterations of the site depending on the device that you're using to access the site. Those with a higher powered machine running on a desktop will get the full experience, obviously. Those running on tablets or maybe a lesser spec device might get a mid-range sort of experience. And those on mobile, it will still have some nice features on mobile, but obviously won't get the full experience because you need the horsepower to make that happen. But it'll be working for absolutely everybody, and we're so excited to get that moving. We've been quite lucky to have such an involved team who are willing to give us some good quality imaging for all the team images and all of this other aspects of the site as well. We have just done a fireside chat with xt.com. xt.com are probably a top 25 or a top 20 exchange right now. So Piggy's done done an AMA with those, you'll be able to see the video online. I think some of our other Raptoreum channels have posted that already. I am yet to do it on our main channel. I will do it very shortly. We also did a very successful AMA with CoinX to around 80,000 people. That went pretty well as well. There has been some updates for the RCC bot. If you don't already know what the RCC bot is, or RCC, it is proof of chat, and it is designed in exactly the same way as the Raptoreum blockchain in terms of having nodes and the way the nodes collateral changes over time, except for the workers in all of this are you the community. So the more you chat, the more likely you're going to get blocks. Difficulty changes depending on how busy the chat is. And again, it's another first at Raptoreum, thanks to the team at Raptoreum Ocean with Raptor Bob and crew. Excellent thing you've created, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Well, finally, we have an external team working on some DeFi integrations. Now, these DeFi integrations will be interacting with our futures at protocol layer that we've already issued on mainnet, and these will be coming up towards our brand new testnet, which will be live soon. As you know, we did a successful swap for the brand new exchanges that are coming up. Some people think there's one exchange, some people think there's 10 exchanges. I'm not going to say a number, but I'm just using the S on the end of the word exchanges. Exchanges. That is for the Raptoreum update for this week. We will keep adding to the update doc as the week goes by. So next week we will have a lot more to add to this part of the stream. And for now, we're just going to hold on and until the CryptoSmith stream starts. Might do a little bit of rain in the Bitknives Smiths chat if you want to head over to there right now. Link is at the top of the stream on the right hand side. Again, if you want to own what is created tonight by the Smith himself, don't forget to head over to hashtag bidding channel, put your bid in Raptoreum, and maybe you could be lucky enough to win tonight's item. Cheers, guys. I'll catch you very shortly. I think it's time we did a bit of rain. If you want to see some rain, give me an R in the chat, guys. I want to see 10 R's, and I might shoot you a bit of moisture. That's cheating, Kyle. That is cheating. That is cheating. We've got 3 R's, 4 R's so far. Of course, Todd, it's rigged. It's always rigged. Thanks, Ricky. Although you've already done an R, that's cheating. Thanks, Zubza. Nice seeing you in the chat, Cryptos. All right, all right, all right. There you go. Bit of rain. Just a few more minutes now, guys, and we'll call the Smith, see what he's up to. Hello, Mr. Biosafe. Nice to see you tonight. Hell yeah, it's a good idea. We'll be doing it every single week. Just want to give a shout out to White Bat Audio. Thanks for the tunes tonight. Another couple of minutes, guys. Party never stops at Raptoreum. I mean, come on, guys. What bear market? Seriously. Okay, guys, it's about time we headed into the Smith, see what he's doing. Let's see if we can't get this stream set up. Hello, Smith, you there?
I'm here. We got momentarily disconnected there.
Ah, cool. No worries. Okay, let's get this transferred over. There we go. Okay. How are you, Smith? Oh, we're all sideways.
Uh-oh, we're sideways. I might have the, yeah, I do.
Oh, there we go.
How are we doing there?
Yeah, all good now.
Right.
Okay, resilient. Why the choice of name?
So I was trying to figure out what kind of fit for everything.
Yeah.
Been a crazy week. And I think it fell into three categories that that was really fitting. So one was the steels that we use. So we're going to talk a bit about steels today, steel choice, and why we use the steels that we use,
Okay.
and some of the properties they have. It also, of course, speaks to our personal psyche, especially with this crazy week and everything that went on. I think we really need to promote resilience and another tomorrow kind of thing, you know. And then the second is RTM, Raptoreum. It is resilient, and I think it just fell beautifully into three categories. So the name kind of just popped into my head the morning after a name was requested, and it felt right. And then I was actually searching. I was looking through the Discord here today, and Vibin shared some screenshots, and one of the words that popped out from Big Piggy was resilient.
What did
One of
he
the screen.
What did he share exactly?
It was some screenshots of a. I'm not too sure, to be quite honest with you, but it looked like some question and answers. And one of the answers given by BP was resiliency with built within the project. So it was kind of not only fitting at the time, but also confirmed later on down the road.
Yeah.
I am going to get this in. This is our RTM billet.
Oh yeah.
We've put a raindrop pattern into it.
Okay.
And that's just to give us some patterning. Today we're going to flatten that out. And then that's going to give us the ability to fold it one more time. And we're going to actually make a San Mai billet out of it.
Okay. I think what I'm going to do is put you on a large screen and stop the camera. Otherwise, it's just going to cut off again with the Wi-Fi. So we're going to have half the stream today, again, working on the RTM billet. And what we're going to be doing for the other half.
You know what? I didn't know right up until 2 minutes ago.
You know now, but you didn't know before.
I didn't know 2 minutes.
I thought there was a clue in the name with resilient. I was thinking, well, what is it? Surely it can't be that piece of leather that you sent me.
No, and that'd be cool. But so the resilient name is kind of, like I said, it fell into the three classes. But how we're gonna put it towards the steel, and I've got some steel out on the table here. Charlie, those are for you. If you're watching. But so I've got some steels out here on the table, and this is just a small part of the gambit that we carry here. But these are some of the different steels that we use with their own qualifying attributes. And so I don't know if you have any questions specifically towards steel itself and why and who and what and where.
Well, I don't know anything about steel other than it goes rusty.
Okay, yeah, and then we can start at that point too. You can see here some rust spots.
Yeah.
Where something like this is Nitro V with added nitrogen, and this is what's considered a stainless steel. So even though it stains less than other typical steels. So I think I'm gonna make a knife again, another knife, and I think more or less it's partly to do with redemption for the first 3 hour knife.
So are you going to manage to do a knife in half an hour?
That's right.
No,
that's right.
No chance.
This is a challenge on my own behalf, but I think what we're going to do is we are going to actually meld all three things that we've done so far. We've done a knife,
Right.
we've done the keychain,
Yep.
and we've done a feather opener. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to do a knife with all three of those incorporated into the one piece.
So
I'm going to use the power hammer. It's going to be a little less romantic to keep it within our time frame.
Okay.
And to be quite honest with you, I need a mulligan if I run out of propane, because I've just discovered I have about that much propane in my tank.
Okay. So we're running on fumes.
Yeah, I have about that much in there. So
okay, so you're going to have a knife, bottle opener, and a
so we'll
in one. Is the bottle opener going to be on the handle?
We'll incorporate the feather, and we'll incorporate the block.
Yeah.
Part the twisted block of the keychain.
Okay.
All into a knife.
Right.
I think I'm just gonna. Okay, so like I said, though, I am. It's not. It's gonna be.
We've got Steve the power hammer in the background, according to Kyle. Hey Smith, if someone bought a Damascus item from you, how would they care for it? This is a question from H&S BioSafe.
Okay, so what typically happens with so we started here at stainless steel.
Yeah.
And stainless steel, because it has certain alloys that create certain carbides.
Okay.
Whereas the steel that we use for Damascus and for this your typical high carbon steels, they don't have those chromium, vanadium carbides that actually create an oxygen barrier.
Okay.
That oxygen barrier serves as kind of like a we're going to damage ourselves before you can damage us kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so it creates a barrier between further oxidization. So when it comes to Damascus and the care for it, you want to create a barrier of some sort between the metal itself and the outside oxygen, whether that's done through oiling, or whether that's done through patina. Either one, as long as you create that barrier, then you can care for any. And I know he asked about Damascus, but this covers actually a wide range of anything really that doesn't have stainless properties to it.
Yeah. So is the thing you're creating going to have a keychain on it as well?
So I think we're going to go on this journey together. Am I coming in okay with this?
Because if it had a keychain as well, wouldn't the knife have to fold so you didn't cut you? cut your leg or something.
No, the design features that are in the keychain will be a design feature in here.
Okay.
But we won't have a keychain that can open bottles along with a knife. It'll just kind of be a design aspect from each one of them.
Right. Okay.
I think it'll be cool. I hope it'll be cool.
What kind of size are we talking here?
We could do probably a little bit smaller than the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit smaller.
Well, before the stream even started, we already had people, and it's currently at 16,420. It hasn't even been started. No one knows what it is or anything.
I like that. This is gonna be pretty epic. And if this goes for less than what the items have been going for, I'd be tickled pink. Because it'll be worth more than what the other ones were.
Oh, you think? So you think it's going to be worth more in half an hour?
I think so. I think just the design aspect of all of it.
Okay. Sherm is now at 17,069. Don't forget, guys, if you want to own what is created today, head to the link at the top of the stream. It's on the right-hand side. Head over to Bitknives, CryptoSmith chat. Oh, no, not that chat, sorry. Bidding chat. Hashtag bidding. Yeah, you want to go there. You don't want to go to the Bitknives one, unless you want rain. And I think it's about time we did a little bit of rain. So what shall we get them to say in the chat?
Happy birthday, CryptoSmith.
Oh, that is a point. That is a point. He was keeping it secret, wasn't he? Yep. Happy birthday, CryptoSmith. We need 10 happy birthday CryptoSmiths, and we will send some rain to the chat. That's 2. We've got 6.
So see if we can get a shot of this texture on here while it's hot, just because it looks cool.
Whoa, look at that, guys. Yeah, that is pretty cool. All right, guys. I think that'll do. I will send some rain. The camera's sideways again.
I'm gonna put a piece of I don't know if the camera was picking up very well, but one of the things I wanted to illustrate was just the difference in the seals and how they hit. So this seal is a 1080. Okay, sideways again?
Yeah, it's perfect now. It's fine. That's good.
Good now?
Just like that, yeah.
It looks sideways on our end.
Oh, does it? No, it's the correct way on this side.
So you were saying that steel was a 1084?
Yeah, this steel's a 1084, which is what some people would refer to as just a high carbon steel. I think while we're here, we should just take care of a misnomer, if I'm using that term correctly. If it's a nice steel, whether it's stainless or a basic carbon steel, they're all high carbon steel. But typically people will call anything that is a basic steel high carbon, and anything that has stainless properties, they'll call it not high carbon. They're all, in fact, there's some stainless steels that are more high quality or more high carbon than high carbon steels themselves. For example, D2, known as a semi-stainless, 14% chromium. That's what makes it semi-stainless. But it's got 1.2% carbon, whereas high carbon steel's got 0.95%. So it's a stainless steel that actually has more high carbon steel. But this is 1084, which is what's known as a high carbon steel. And
So I guess some people might be wondering, if they're just tuning in, why high carbon? What does it mean?
so steel is steel because of carbon. Or rather, I shouldn't say that. That's also inaccurate. Steel was only really created when carbon was put into the mix. Up until that point, it was iron. But to really confuse things, too much carbon, and you get cast iron or pig iron.
I didn't know that. So cast iron is too much carbon.
Cast iron's around 4% carbon.
Okay.
In fact, they used to make, I think we talked about Damascus steel. So another way of making crucible steel is actually to mix in cast iron
Yep.
with your different alloying elements, and that's it. And then let it cook, boil down to a soupy mess, and then you get out crucible steel out of the mix. But one thing I was trying to showcase, I don't know if we have time, or propane rather. Hey, Charlie, did you see these? I brought them out for you.
Nice.
So what are they? They look like tent pegs.
They're railroad spikes on the railroad. It's
right.
kind of a big a big dispute whether railroad spikes can make a good knife. They're kind of a low carbon steel, but a lot of people claim that you can make a good knife that will hold an edge out of them.
Well, do they go rusty?
Everything high carbon will go rusty.
So why do they use them? Why do they use them on
Anything with
railways?
iron in it.
Well, it's just surface rust, But the thing about the railroad spikes is it's a handy material that a lot of people like to hammer out, make knives out of, and they claim that they're a knife that can hold an edge, but it's not. The steel is not high enough carbon to hold an edge properly.
Right.
As far as I know. I mean, some people say there's certain railroad spikes that have a certain stamp on them, and they're high carbon steel and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it's a big dispute in the knife making circles about whether they can make good knives or not.
Well, I bet some of these old railroad spikes, they were made such a long time ago that no one really knows exactly how they were made.
Nope, they don't know how they're made, but you can always tell if they're a high carbon steel by spark testing them.
Oh, right, okay.
Maybe CryptoSmith, if he has time to demonstrate at some point what a spark test is, can show us that you can tell by the spark and the spark bloom, like how
Uh-huh.
the spark opens, if it's an actual high carbon steel or not.
Yeah.
And railroad spikes generally they fail that test. Some people will try to add carbon to them. You can add carbon to a steel, correct?
So I'll show you a mild steel, and you see how, for the most part, the sparks are pretty straight. There's a sparkly bit every now and then, but it's sparse. You can see a lot of the background through it.
Mm-hmm.
When you get a high carbon steel, it's a lot brighter.
Yeah.
There's more sparkly bits, like lighting a sparkler, and there's less background coming through it. So that's the difference between a high carbon and a mild carbon.
Yeah, it's you can see the difference
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's kind of a favorite of beginner knife makers and other knife makers is the railroad spike tie. It's a good practice material, but it's not really a good material to make a knife that you're gonna depend on or that you're gonna sell somebody.
So those spikes, when they're building the railroad, do they just hammer them in,
You bet.
or do
They
they
hammer
just,
'em in
or
and
do they make
they let
a
them go.
pilot hole first, or what?
No, they just hammer that in.
Or do they?
So not only do they hammer them in, but it's quite a magical thing to watch, because these guys, they don't use the hammer any bigger than what it has to be.
Yeah.
So this is a bit exaggerative, but it's only ever, those railroad spike hammers are only about as big as the head. And these guys do full overhand swings, and they go, no stopping. They just boom, boom, and one hit, that spike gets driven into that oak, that oak timber, one swat, bam. No, it's magical.
Oh, did they use a hammer?
Yeah, big old sledgehammer, yeah.
All right. I mean, oak's
Yeah,
hard.
they're very precise.
Oak's hard as it is, let alone. I mean, it's hard enough hitting a nail in oak as it is with a normal hammer, let alone that big thing.
So I tuned in a little bit late. What's being made here?
Okay.
What's
So
CryptoSmith
this
working
is
on?
the RTM billet, and we put we put a pattern into it. We fleshed out the pattern, and now we'll just heat it back up and wait for sorry, not heat it back up. We will let it cool for this duration. We're done with it today so that we can actually make this knife in time. We're going to put our RTM logo back in it. Can't find this.
That RTM billet that now is cooling down, will you stick that in something to thermocycle it or to slow the cool down, or just leave it as is?
Yeah. Great question. Gotta say, it's a treat. It's a treat having you on here, Charlie. It's
There we go.
so this right here is vermiculite, and it's very porous. In fact, they use it to clean up oil spill because it's also known as a molecular sieve. But because of that, it has a wonderful insulating property. And if I put that in there around 2,000 degrees, the next day I'll go to take it out and it'll be too hot to touch.
Okay, Smith, we are 26 minutes into the stream. You've got 4 minutes left until half time. At half time, we'll send some more rain into the chat. Thanks for watching, guys.
And I think I kind of prefer it this way. You guys are seeing me we're in this journey together right now. I don't really know what I'm doing 1 second to the next. I'm kind of making it up as we go along.
That's
So
the best way to be, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's raw and live.
Plans are made to
Yeah,
fail.
That's right. That's the other thing it brings along with it, though, right? The potential of failure. But anything that's worth doing, I think, is comes along with inherent risk of some sort.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay though. Any failure can be covered up with RTM rain.
CryptoSmith, we've got a question. Have you ever worked with steel from old Scapa Flow Scotland Rex?
Old what? Sorry?
It says old Scapa Flow or Scapa Flow Scotland Rex. I assume shipwrecks or something.
Where do you see this?
It's in Bitknives chat. Scroll up a slight amount.
Okay.
So I think I jumped the gun here a little bit, getting this handle part in. So I'm actually just going to undo it and straighten it out so I can still fit it in and out of the forge.
Okay.
Not only that, but I'm also going to take the opportunity to gather my material towards the edge so I can get a nice sharp corner. Whenever you're gathering, it's 2 steps forward and 1 step back. I don't think I put the block portion long enough. I put the bend too far forward. I should put it a little farther back. So there's no set measurement. For this knife, we're going to go a bit of a smaller blade than the first knife.
All right. And what steel are we using?
This is the 1084, same one the first one we put in.
All right, okay. Bidding is currently at 24,069. It's going up. Guys, if you have just tuned in, CryptoSmith is creating a knife tonight. I will change the description on bidding. The description was created when we didn't know what it would be. But yeah, it's a knife.
So it's a knife that incorporates design features from every live stream auction item that we've done so far.
All right, I'm getting this down.
At least that's the goal.
So what this was talking about, who asked this question about the Scapa Flow, was steels that were produced before the Hiroshima bomb, basically saying that the steels produced before the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bomb, or Hiroshima bomb, were more, I don't know how you could say it here, because they did not have any inclusion of radionuclides from the atomic war, from the atomic bomb, saying basically what I can see is that any steel produced or created after those bombs went off is kind of corrupted because it has radioactivity.
It's radioactive.
Yeah. So that is steel that is pre-1940s, I guess it would be.
Would it still be radioactive now?
Maybe.
So we would have to wear a hazmat suit just to work on it.
Well, basically what they're saying is because any steel that is created now, I mean, you're using, it's cooled and it absorbs the atmosphere, et cetera, and there's still radioactive, molecule, et cetera.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the way I get. This is the first I've heard of low background steel, Scapa Flow, which is low background steel, which means, from what I can see of it on a quick search and a quick read, is that It's steel before the Hiroshima bomb.
Ah, right. Okay.
If I'm wrong on that, chip in on the Discord chat. It was Ricky16 that I think originally posted that. So that is the first I've heard of that. I can imagine that there's too much impact on steel from the atmosphere these days, but that's a new one.
So the steel.
Yeah, that's the. Go ahead.
I was going to say, like, the steel that's created these days, how much of it is already been something else rather than literally ore straight out the ground created steel? I mean, how much is it? How much of it is recycled and retreated steel?
I would say 90% of the modern day steel today has been recycled.
Yeah.
90%.
It's just about how it's been recycled, right? If you grab a leaf spring out of an old truck that's been sitting in a junkyard, you don't know what stresses it's been under, what it's been subjected to, as to something that you get out of a steel mill that's been properly treated, right?
Yeah. So if I was to use some old steel and I would melt it down and create something new out of it, because that old steel was already stressed, would that matter? Or is there ways to treat the liquid steel to make it back to sort of a strength that you need?
Yeah, so when they do make even modern day tool steel, they do take a lot of it. So are you familiar with grog, cullet, that kind of stuff? So
A little, yeah.
So cullet is broken glass and grog is smashed up pottery, and they both lend themselves to the manufacturing of their own products. So I shouldn't say lend, I should say they improve the ability to manufacture. So cullet will help lower the melting temperature of borosilicate glass. Grog will help increase toughness and fireability of pottery. Recycled steel will help in a lot of those same areas. So it's actually cheaper for manufacturers to use recycled steel, check the chemistry while it's molten, and then add in what's needed afterwards. So virgin ore creating iron is still definitely a thing, but for the most part, you can melt down your steels and then do whatever you want to them. And because they're a liquid again, they're essentially back to their, I mean, they're a native, they do carry with them some of the characteristics of their previous lifetime. But for the most part, they can either be blasted out with oxygen furnaces. And actually, one of the things that made steel so manufacturable is the oxygen furnace. And what they do is they blast oxygen up through, actually, this goes back to wrought iron. So I don't know. So puddlers had about a 40-year expectancy. And what they did was they blasted with their mouths oxygen and CO2 into iron to blast out all the impurities of it. So this is a really long way of answering your question, that once it's molten, you can kind of do whatever you want to it, including separate the iron from all the other stuff. Blasting oxygen through it will take out any impurities you don't want, and additives will help create the chemistry of steel that you want. So once it's molten, you can really go this way or that with it.
Gotcha.
So you can take a steel that is somewhat low carbon, and you can put carbon back into it and make it a high carbon, should you want to.
Can it happen the other way as well? Can you like take out the carbon and?
Yeah, but we try to avoid that. Really, the only reason you would ever take carbon out of something is if you're trying to create a low carbon jacket. And that would be, I don't know, for toughness, I guess, or just lower overall carbon content, which, I don't know, typically
Like-
we try to put carbon in.
You can take a blade, let's say you're forging a blade, and you can do what's called a blueback on it. But that's not removing carbon out of it. It's just taking the temper, like the hardness, out of the back of the blade, correct? I don't think he heard me.
Don't think he heard. Probably loud. Ah, that is that's Dirty's blade, isn't it?
I forget why I asked my son to grab it. It was so long ago, but I wanted to show something. But anyway, he's got it now, so won't need to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, just you can totally forget about any address that you were gonna send that to. I'll send you mine.
I sent you some imagery there, Binarai, of
Yeah,
some
I'm
of
just adding it to the folder. Just give me a second. I'll shoot them onto the stream.
come to get me some safety glasses. See, I didn't wear a hat today because I knew nobody believed I was turning 38, so I figured, I better show my age, you know?
Yeah. Also,
you're still a young buck.
Yeah.
you created an RTM apron, wasn't it, or something like that?
Yeah, I did for the photo shoots.
Ah, there we go. Check that out, guys.
Really?
So is that
Let's
all
go for it.
handmade? Did you make everything?
I didn't make everything. Honestly, with the leather that we buy for what we do,
Yeah.
we couldn't even use the scraps for the same cost
Ah, right. Yeah.
as what it costs just to buy this from a wholesaler.
Well, here's a fun fact. I did used to be a pattern designer for a reputable leather company.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Back in the day, yeah.
All right. What am I doing? Oh, I went to go get safety glasses. So remember, I don't remember if we talked a while ago about cutoffs and smaller knives, and I showed you one of my little dinky knives there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that tiny one that you showed us before.
Yeah, I'm gonna make one of those, and we'll give that away. So
Sounds great.
I'm biting off quite a bit to chew here, but we'll get her.
Well,
I'm determined.
I mean, you've got 20 minutes. It's as simple as that.
I'm looking for my safety glasses because I'm about to do something stupid, and I'd at least like to keep my vision.
You could put some shades on.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I'm running out of time just because I don't know where.
Okay, guys. While CryptoSmith is trying to find his eye protection, I'm going to send some rain to the channel.
I just had to step out for a minute, and I walked back into hearing that CryptoSmith was trying to find protection. So
Yeah, we'll hover on that edge just right there. This is a stream that is okay for children.
your PPE is important, people.
Oh, you're riding that line, eh?
Yeah. seems like people are getting proof of chat blocks in the Bitknives chat.
Wait, check those sparks so people tell me, is that high carbon or low carbon that he's grinding?
What is it, guys? High carbon or low carbon? They're saying high. Kyle says medium.
Medium carbon. I don't know what steel would be considered a medium carbon.
We've just lost the video feed.
Mm.
Oh, it's coming back now. Sideways again.
The sideways?
Well, it's portrait now. It was landscape.
Would you prefer it on landscape?
I mean, landscape is more of a filled stream. That's the better one, yeah.
Yeah, we get to see more of.
Perfect, yeah. Perfect now.
Get to see more of your shop that way.
Yeah. Is that a lathe over there?
Oh, we lost it again.
Yeah.
Apparently, grinding high carbon steel is bad for the stream.
Yeah, we're on portrait sideways again.
Camera person, please twist the camera a little bit.
I don't think his daughter can hear us.
CryptoSmith, can you get your daughter to turn the camera?
He seems to be enjoying sideways sparking at the moment.
I think yeah, having a hard time to hear us.
I thought I heard something. I couldn't.
Yeah, we're sideways again. We need the camera turning round.
No.
No.
Can I?
Oh, there we go. That's it. That's it. Done.
Yeah, we're good now.
Good. We're all good.
I don't know what's going on there. It's staying in the same orientation physically.
Sometimes the screen orientation can be a little late, especially when you're using a lot of the resources of the phone for a stream. Okay, Sherm is still winning the bid at the moment for the knife.
Is that what's going on? Is a knife? I asked earlier, but
yeah. So it's a knife that incorporates the other designs or features of some of the things that Smith has worked on before in the other streams. So if you want to tell us, Smith, you let us know.
Yeah, so we've done the keychain with the twisted blocks, and then we've done the feather, and then we've done the blacksmith knife. This is going to be it's going to be a knife, so that's the first one. It's going to incorporate the twisted block to the block chain, and then it's going to have a feather finger guard.
Cool.
It looks cool. I hope.
I'm trying to find the bidding thread here on Discord.
It's
Where is it?
It's underneath the voice chats. Down there somewhere. Underneath marketing and use cases. I shouldn't have told you that really, because you're going to try and swipe it now, aren't you? Because it's a knife.
Yeah. Yeah, you bet I'm gonna.
Hey, Sherm, you should beware. Charlie's on your case.
Yeah, if I could find the the thread.
It should be
I
the last.
can't see
It
it.
should be the last thing in that channel that was posted today, and the thread is at the bottom of the post. Yeah, someone's just tagged you there.
Ah, there we go. Ah, okay.
I'll get you on the vice. Vice. I'm going to bring that over.
We've
I'll
got
get you
13
to,
minutes left. 13 minutes. I mean, is it even possible?
Close it up for me, okay?
Charlie just bid at 30,000. Sherm's now bid at 30,069.
Be quick. Be quick.
Smith looks a little stressed right now. I can see that RTM slipping from him. Don't forget, guys, if
Everything you got.
every
Right,
5 minutes over the hour, we rain 1,000 to the chat, and it comes out of Smith's pocket. So
And
you know,
because
he was.
tonight is Smith's birthday, I'm gonna cover.
Are you gonna?
anything
Are you gonna cover? No, he's
that
gonna.
he has.
He's gonna.
I'm gonna cover it, and I'm gonna double it.
No, but Charlie, he's gonna deliberately be late. Then, if you do that,
Yeah,
Smith, he'll be going for days.
only to a point. It's all good.
No, we'll get her done.
CryptoSmith is a true fella. He's not gonna do me dirty. I'm not worried about it.
I don't think you're gonna get this knife, Charlie. I really don't. I've got a funny feeling like Gecko's just gonna show up.
You know what? I'm gonna bury Gecko if he shows up. So it's all good.
Well, I wouldn't have used those words, but I mean,
Yeah.
if that's what you want to do.
That was kind of aggressive, I agree. But no, I don't want to lose it. It's gonna be good.
Well, Sherm's currently in the lead.
Is he?
Yeah, he's currently in the lead. You snooze, you lose, bro.
I don't get
So I like-
notifications on bids here, so let me just.
Well, you might need to adjust those noti settings.
There we go.
Oh, Charlie. That was mean. That was. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, you got no chance, Charlie. Sherm's on your case like a security rate.
We can't put a price on this stuff. I mean, we have people on Twitter buying friggin' JPEGs for $1 million, and here we have CryptoSmith and his family belting out unique, handmade, family-made items, you know, and it just blows my mind that, you know, I have no problem to bid a little bit more.
Yeah.
We won't argue. We'll never argue with you.
No, I think that all boils down to the whole fact that people, you know, the whole crypto scene has been accelerated. It's been turbo, and a lot of people don't get their heads around just what it can mean and how it can work.
Yeah.
And the whole NFT scene and the whole JPEG scene, and it's been kind of focused on that. But I mean, this is just, it's not a real good use case. I mean, the good use case comes when we're talking about physical items and protecting the artists that make them. You know, when we're talking about NFT and protecting and physical items, we're talking about protecting the artists. I mean, that's the whole reason that these things are made, like physical, like a contract or a proof of authenticity or whatnot. And that's that is where NFT shines, which is in a shop like this where somebody's creating really unique items, and they want to be able to protect the items that they make. You can print a piece of paper saying that this is mine, this is my item, I signed my name on it, but anybody can forge a paper contract or a paper proof of authenticity.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to, that's where blockchain comes in. Like you cannot forge an NFT for one of these items, and the fact that you are the owner of that NFT and that item, that you cannot forge it. It's that's the whole reason why we're kind of one of the big reasons behind it. Why we're doing this.
So
I personally like it because I think we've spent far too many generations allowing people who control what's ours gain even more control, to the point where they're telling us what to do with our goods, our products, my time, my family's efforts, my livelihood, to the point where it's like it's a reset for civilization, in a sense. For me, that's what it is. Maybe that was too deep or too dark. I don't know.
No, it's good. It makes sense. I mean, anybody can control paper. Anybody can print paper. Anybody with the high enough authority can replicate any paper. But when you have a digital token that's put on the blockchain, even the big bad men in black, they can't touch that. They cannot replicate it. They cannot forge it. So it's an important step. When you create something that is super special and you want to be able to verify and be able to show that you did that and that is the only one. I mean, an NFT, it does that. Nobody can take that away. Nobody can forge it. Nobody can claim it was lost, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, I mean, especially, I mean that in effect is like a certificate to show the connection between the real world item onto the chain. But also, we can also pair up a digital representation of the actual item as well for the digital world, because as we can see over the last 10 years, the digital world with digital items and things in games and even like on like planning a room and things like that, they all can be connected to the real items, and they all can be certified to be used in areas through blockchain.
That's exactly it. I mean, you have, let's say, CryptoSmith creates you a knife, and it's something unique and special, which absolutely it's going to be if CryptoSmith is making it for you. So he sends that to you in the mail, but at the same time, he sends you a digital replication, like a laser scan. That's one of the reasons he has the laser scanner. He sends that to you. So now you have the physical copy, you have the digital copy, but that's still not enough. You need to have the digital token, you know, the NFT on the blockchain, and you need to own that to show that you own both of those copies.
Yeah.
And that I think people have a hard time to get their head around that's the way it works. Is ownership of the NFT signifies ownership of the physical item. So I mean, people can try and forge or replicate the physical item, but unless you have that original, and I mean that is on the blockchain, so I mean there's no replicating or forging that item, that NFT on the blockchain shows that you own it, and if you have that physical item.
Absolutely. That's what
So
it's all
I mean,
about.
and then that plays into, now let's say you want to take the reason why CryptoSmith has that laser scanner is to make those digital items or those replicas, is now we can take those into a game. And then in the game, of course, you need to be able to show that you own those in the game. And the blockchain can show that directly. And now you have an item in game, and you can take that cross-platform or cross-game. As long as where you're taking that item, they support your blockchain and that item. I mean, you can that item can be transferred across all types of different games, and it can be verified and that it's real and that it's owned and that it's not like a spoofed or a hacked item, which is one of the major issues that we see with games today.
Okay, we have 1 minute left. Are you even going to get this done, Smith, in 1 minute? It's not happening, is it? I mean,
What did we say about mistakes and all that?
you said you were pretty sure that it was going to happen in half the stream. But I suppose we have been chattering as well, and that's probably taken a couple of minutes of your time. So
I just dropped. I cooled it down so I could touch it. I don't know if you caught me. I just dropped it.
Yeah.
And snapped it.
I saw that he dropped it, and he most definitely didn't try to catch it with his bare hand. He caught it with the tool. But
someone has said, anyone notice Paul sounds like another more famous Paul McCartney? I'm not too sure. I mean, Liverpool is about an hour away, maybe an hour and a half.
I would have to agree. Paul does sound like he should be somebody famous, for sure.
Kylie's waiting for CryptoSmith to say, give her the beans.
I just about did a couple times there. Well,
okay, guys.
I gotta...
It's like on the hour now. It's on the hour, so I'm going to shoot some rain into the chat. And then after 5 minutes, if you're still hammering away there, then we're gonna rain 1,000, and it's going to be Charlie's apparently, because it's your birthday.
What did I sign up for? 1,000 something? Oh. Okay.
Okay, so that'll be the last 100 in the chat now. Guys, if you're interested in having some RTM coins, head over to our Discord. Link is at the top right of the stream. Head over to the Bitknives CryptoSmith party chat, and we will be shooting some rain in over there. How's your gas looking, Smith? Are we low?
It's looking good so far.
Oh, is it?
I'm putting a turbo booster on here so we can get every BTU we can. You know what BTU stands for, Binary?
Thermal
You know
unit.
this one.
Yeah, it's beers taken under the table.
What's that?
He was saying beers taken under the table.
Oh.
You get it BTUs on air conditioners on the back. On the sticker there.
Now I'm second guessing myself. I'm 98% sure it stands for British Thermal Unit.
Oh, does it?
Maybe somebody can Google that.
Yeah. Someone has checked British thermal units. I should have known that, shouldn't I? Maybe I've let the whole country down. I'm sorry, Britain. I'm sorry, England. Sorry about that. I'll buy you a beer sometime.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what to do right now because I caught it and it fell, and because I cooled it in water, it snapped. It broke. I have a broken knife right now. This was the handle, and it shattered right here, just like glass.
All right.
How come you cooled in water?
I had to touch it. It was only going to be for a moment. Typically, you can cool it, and if you get it back into the fire quick enough and careful enough, it'll relieve all that stress you put into it, which you then take out during your thermal cycling.
Well,
okay.
It's still early. We've got time.
I'm gonna have to pull a Jane Nelson here, CryptoSmith, and go, oh no.
So I think what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
For those listening, when you cool a hot steel in water, you cool it too quickly and it explodes the structure of the steel, the grain structure, blows it up. Why they cool the steel in oil is because oil cools the steel slower, which makes for a smaller structure, microstructure in the steel. So there are steels that you can cool in water, such as, correct me if I'm wrong, Jesse, but W2 or O2 is a water cooling steel.
W2 is the water cooler.
Yeah.
So you can cool W2 steel in water and it'll be fine.
Yeah, correct.
And it likes it.
Is that because the steel is like a softer steel than other steels, or a different carbon rate?
I don't know if you guys just saw that just now, but I cooled that down in water and then snapped it off like a piece of glass.
Yeah.
If we could see the grain structure on that up close in high detail, you would see the grains on it would be blown up. They would be big, which makes it brittle. Typically, when you cool a steel, you're condensing or compressing the structure of it, which means if you were to break a piece of steel that was cooled in oil and cooled properly, the grain structure would be very small, smaller than sand. But when you cool something like that in water and it's not the right, it's cooled too quickly, that it brings the grain structure up and it makes it too big, which makes the steel harder or very brittle, easy to break. Basically, small grain in the steel makes it more flexible, more tough. The bigger the strain or bigger the grain gets, the more brittle it gets.
Okay,
So Heart and Ability,
we're at 6 minutes past now.
I'm starting literally from scratch.
Okay. Okay.
But I got the turbo blower on, so we're gonna get this done in 10 minutes.
10 minutes, guys. Here we go. It looks like Sherm is currently the leader at, what is it, 50,069? Yeah, Charlie, you're losing again, mate.
I'm sorry, I can't navigate myself around Discord. Losing the thread. There we go. I see it. There we are.
Sorry, Sherm. I shouldn't have told him. Sorry about that, bro. Sherm is a little salty about this. Charlie's just reigned another 1,000.
I don't know if you guys noticed exactly how fast this steel is heating up.
So why is that? Is it because it's a smaller piece, or is it because of the type of steel?
It's because I got this turbo blower on.
Oh, just the turbo blower.
I wish you could hear it too. It sounds like a legitimate turbo.
That's right, Kyle. Sherm is salty like the grain structure.
It does have something to do with the fact that it's a smaller piece as well. This is the mess up.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think we'll give this away. If anybody wants it, say, I don't know, you guys come up with something. Something in the chat.
Okay. We need a meme posted to Bitknives CryptoSmith party chat celebrating CryptoSmith's birthday today. So if we can get a meme sent to the chat, and if it's half decent, then you will get the block or whatever we're calling it. Are we gonna make it? Is it gonna be a keyring?
Get turned into a keychain, but why don't we do it this way? After the chat is done, you and Charlie get to judge the best meme.
All right, that's what we'll do then. The best meme that comes through for CryptoSmith's birthday, as chosen by me and Charlie, will get the keyring. So that's an added bonus today. We're getting a knife created and a keyring.
about we use it to purchase myself 10 minutes? Or Charlie 10 minutes. I don't want this to get too expensive for us.
Well, we're already at 10 past.
Don't worry, birthday boy. I got you covered. It's all good.
So
proverbial hats off. Definitely.
Are you doing anything for your birthday? Are you going out anywhere? Or?
My wife's pretty adamant about making it special. Me myself, I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
Just another day kind of thing. But at the same time, I'm not the one who tries to falsely, don't tell anybody it's my birthday or anything. I'm not that guy either. So I'm kind of neutral.
Yeah.
If she wants to do something, great. If she wants to sit down and watch a movie, even better.
Oh, that would be high carbon steel spark. By the way, kids, if you try this at home, put a guard on your grinder.
Yeah. Yeah, don't do what Smith does. I mean, he's wearing an apron. It's probably why he's got holes in it.
Yeah. No, the thing is when one of those, I'm sure the Smith has seen one of those discs let loose or a zip disc, and it is literally like shrapnel out of a war movie. It will put holes in the roof. It'll put holes in the walls. It'll put holes in you. It is, but at the same time, you can tell when a disc is ready to go to a point, and how you use it as well. You can, So if you're going to use a disc like that, it's because you know what you're doing.
Cousin, you said not to use your other sword hand. You get as good as me, you won't be taking advice from me.
We've got iNodes in the chat at YouTube. How you doing, bro? How you doing, Buffo?
Hey, Michael, how you doing?
Yeah, he says that's how it is in his house. He doesn't care about his birthday, but his wife, he's always trying to do stuff.
I think we have safeguarded so much that we've forgotten how to use this. And don't get me wrong, safeguards have their place, but we're in such a safe world these days that we have no longer any need for critical thinking. Because why wouldn't we shove our hand into a running table saw? They've made it so that it stops within the blink of an eye and doesn't hurt us, right? So those faculties are no longer, there's neuroplasticity. We don't need to actually create those faculties anymore. Don't touch, it burns. Now we have induction heating, right? It only heats the pan, it won't burn your finger.
It's about experience and common sense. I mean, if you look at a grinding disc that you're using, you can tell if it's on the point of possibly coming apart, or if you're using it too hard and you're abusing it. You can see you're pushing it too far. So I mean, the guards are there to safeguard those that don't know what the hell they're doing in many cases.
Okay, we've got Sherm's meme submission, which I'm just about to send over. That's this one time at blacksmith camp. Yeah, it's a good one, Sherm. I like that.
Right. I will be right back. I need to grab my my plug-in for my laptop here.
All right, Charlie.
So we hit minus 25 here. Finally got our winter. And, you know, we're all expecting it. In fact, it's late, so
Yeah.
we're getting a little antsy for it. And what does it do today? It hits 0 degrees. So now we're all boiling to death. Funny how that works, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
It only took 2 days for our body to get acclimatized enough that it's 0 degrees is hot.
So does it get hot in the shop there? How hot is it?
Because we typically have cooler temperatures here, the forge is a good offset.
Yeah.
To the cold. Like here, we'll get minus. You guys do Celsius, right?
That's right, yeah.
So we get to hear about minus 40. So out right beyond that 1.5 inches of doors, insulated or not, it gets pretty stinking cold in the shop.
Yeah.
So the forge is a nice offset to that.
Yeah.
In the summertime, I've got to the point where I knew that if I continued, I would probably gonna pass out.
Right, yeah. So it's extremes.
Yeah. So, but I did grow up in the Okanagan, and the Okanagan is it's actually a desert.
Okay.
The only true desert in Canada, actually. So, to a degree, I am used to the heat.
Yeah. Okay, we've got Kyle's meme submission. I'm just going to send that over now. Yeah, it's a good one, man.
How can I see the memes? I want to see them. All I have is my phone here.
I don't think you can unless you check out the YouTube stream, because it all goes through OBS. Unless you actually check out Bitknives chat. If you go onto Bitknives chat. Very good, Kyle. That is a nice meme.
One time it's
I'm surprised.
Oh, Kyle, that hurts. That's too soon. Too soon.
Yeah. Yeah, it's below the belt, that one.
How do I go back?
You have to go back to the chat that we're in with Charlie.
Voice chat, go meet it.
At the top, whatever it is, the one we're in.
Oh, I just have to reconnect like that.
But yeah, it's all good. The camera's working great.
Still on?
Yeah, we're still here. Yeah. I think your daughter's a better camera person, though.
That's because it's me. You knew that, though, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. We got to plug in We got to plug it in. We're about to die.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, we've got a meme from Mike. I'll send that over to the live stream. Very good, Mike. That's a good one. Right, that's the third meme we've got. I'm going to send those to the group chat so it's easier for us to decide.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that if you heard me cough.
It's all right.
Okay, I'm gonna do my feather, fold it over, and I'm done.
So, what did I miss?
Hello? No, there was Charlie was asking what he missed, but I don't think he really missed anything. We've just there's been a couple of memes that have been created.
I'm about, I don't know how long I'm about, but I'm getting close to the end.
You're getting close to the end, or what? How many minutes are we talking?
The perpetual 10 minutes.
A perpetual 10 minutes. So what's that times 4?
I'm curious if we're gonna see the dramatic forged in fire oil quench. I'm probably gonna ask that just about every time we do this stream, just because I find it pretty funny.
Flip it.
So what are we at for bids now on this?
Let's have a look. I mean, he says we're close to being done, but I mean, are we? I mean,
no, I'm looking at it right now and I'm saying at least another 25 minutes.
It's got to be, hasn't it? Got to be.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look at the bidding channel. We've
I mean,
we've got,
and I don't mind. I'm gonna cover the rain. I mean, I'm not gonna let CryptoSmith pay the rain on his birthday.
Well, I think they need more rain. It's, you know, there's been lots of 5 minutes now, and bids at 50,569 with Sherm.
What should we do? You know, would it make them happy if I rain 10 grand right now?
Well, I think it might make them happy. What's everyone saying? Would you like
maybe?
Would you like a bit of tickle over 10,000 over in Bitknives chat? Let us know, guys.
I think Sherm said he doesn't want it.
No, yeah, I don't think he does.
I see Sherm says maybe not.
Yeah,
he's on the fence. You know?
Yeah. Crypto7 doesn't want it either. He said no. See up. Look, we can't even give it away. See up. I don't know why you don't want it. All right, we need everyone to say they don't want it. and then we might do it. Yeah. Okay, no one's keen.
Nobody wants it.
No, nobody wants it.
Well, then, you know, I'm gonna have to agree.
Just check again. Does anyone want this rain? Let us know in the chat. Sully said so that's it. Nobody wants it. Sully says absolutely not. Sully says no. C up says nah. It is a rain-free zone.
You know what? I'm going to actually kick Sully out of RTM node, out of the RTM chat right before I make.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea, wouldn't it?
Sully, here's your boot, buddy. I actually couldn't live with myself if I booted Sully. I'm not actually gonna do that, but it would be funny as hell.
I think I would probably do it.
I actually got apparently an RCC bag on that.
Oh, you've got RCC, have you?
Apparently. I don't know what that really means. As far as I'm concerned, that's probably some shit coin, but
It's proof of chat. Seems to be going well.
yeah, proof of chat. I hate on it, but it's not a bad thing. CryptoSmith, what do you got going on there? I hear hammering, not much talk.
I'm just isolating the feather.
Okay,
Not
everybody,
really
he
safe,
is
I want-
isolating the feather. What
And
is
I'll
the
start-
bid at? Sorry, what is the bid at, Binarai, for this?
Are you saying that because you've bid it up yourself?
No, I'm just curious because
All right. No, you haven't. It looks like Vibin got involved.
Yeah.
And then Sherm's got involved. Now we got Vibin at 59,696, and now Sherm is at 60,069, and now Vibin is now at 61,069. This is the boss of inodes, guys. So just think about that.
Well, I'm totally curious because I have a hard time to keep an eye on the stream and the bids at the same time. So
Yeah, we need Discord windows so you could separate things up. That would be cool. We got Sherm at 61,420. It's creeping up. How are we looking on time, Smith?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. You said that 15 minutes ago.
No, was it? Was that 15 minutes ago I said that?
Yep. Well, it's your birthday. I mean, you know, we're we're here raining in the chat. Sherm's Sully bid at 69,420. Sherm is now at 70,069. Don't forget, guys, this is Smith's birthday. Maybe I should add some birthday music if I can find some royalty free.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's have a look, see if I can get some. I think I might have found some. Are you going to sing if I play it, Charlie?
Nobody wants to hear that.
I'm sure they do.
No, let's see what happens.
Okay, let's see what it sounds like. Well, it doesn't sound like anything to do with the birthday. Well, we're gonna forget that one. That's not birthday either. Is anyone allowed to sing happy birthday on YouTube? I mean, is it a thing? Has someone copyrighted happy birthday?
I'm sure they have.
If someone's got a royalty free link for happy birthday, send it to the chat, please. We definitely can't play the Beatles.
That's so funny because I was going to sing Imagine.
Well, you can sing it, but we just can't play the actual song.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, yeah, no, fire away.
Maybe not. Maybe I was just bluffing. I was just bluffing.
You thought about it then. You definitely thought about it.
Hey, CryptoSmith, he can't sing his own birthday song. We need to sing it for him.
Oh, there we go. It's not very good. It's a little cheesy. You probably can't hear it on the stream. No, I mean, there's birthday songs, and then there's pure cheese. It sounds like it was created on like a 1990s Yamaha keyboard. Yeah, that's no good.
Thanks, Uncle.
We might have to just sing it ourselves, Charlie.
I'll call you guys.
We can, but I don't know if the birthday song is the same in the UK as it is in Canada.
How do you spice it up over there?
We have many spices. Just depends how you want to spice it.
Happy birthday to you.
It's like we're getting to the 10-minute mark finally.
Happy birthday to you. We wish you all the best, dear Joe.
All right, well,
Sally, Barbara,
we're
Jean,
still hammered, so
whatever
I'm gonna rain a little bit
so
more.
happy birthday to you.
That'll have to do. Thanks for that, Kyle. We had a birthday track just for CryptoSmith there.
Yeah, I totally missed it too. I couldn't hear it.
Yeah, it's because you're on it's because you're on Discord. It's through OBS onto the stream.
So where should I rain?
Where should you rain?
Yeah.
Well, I think everyone's in Bitknives chat, aren't they? Or are you thinking some strange location?
Yeah. I'm big on strange locations.
But the problem with that is when you do it, it's like only one person gets it.
Hmm.
Yeah. So what are you going to do?
Well, I'm waiting to see if anybody actually wants it here.
I mean, does anyone want any rain in Bitknives chat? It doesn't look like it right now.
It's looking a little limp, I gotta say.
This is like special Jesse Lambert Bitknives rain.
This is birthday rain.
Bitknives birthday rain. I don't know. I don't think they want it.
You having a hard time giving rain away?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like anybody wants it. I mean, one of the most consistent cryptos in the bear market. No one seems to want it.
Yeah, I don't know. Where green and everything else
Is red.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but you said it. So it's
Yeah. Do your own research, not financial advice, all that. We don't know what we're talking about. We're just talking. Seems like people are getting some decent proof of chat blocks in the Bitknives chat as well. Mike says he's got the first keychain bottle opener and his CryptoSmith top still.
Nice. No, I gotta say, I appreciate Michael for not only for his patronage, but also for the service you and Sully provided. It allows guys who, like me, I actually hold my stuff on iNotes, so I wouldn't be able to even really take part of those rewards because I wasn't looking to get in on a full node right away, and that definitely helps. So.
Yeah. Sherm's currently at 75,069. It's creeping up.
You needed to call my attention to that.
Oh, sorry, Sherm. I know Charlie was sidetracked on other things, but it seems that he might be heading over that way now. It should be a rule, like Charlie's not allowed to bid on things.
You know what? I used to hesitate a lot because, being a founder and all of that. But at the same time, I'm not shy about what I like and, the whole deal. I mean, if I'm going to bid on something, it's because, I want to bid on it.
Yeah.
I'm putting my own coins towards it,
Well, I don't think you'll get it anyway, Charlie, because we've got Mike here battling it against Sherm at the moment, and it seems that they are pretty strong in their battle right now. Vibing is now at 70.
Correct my understanding if it's needed. but just spending RTM helps out the project. Correct?
Well, just transacting it helps with statistics on chain, and it helps with all sorts of things.
The fact that we are spending or offering to spend RTM on something that is unique and is worth, real money, and that kind of says everything. We're not spending USD. We're sending RTM for things that are handcrafted and rare items. Real items. That says a lot.
We've got Sherm now at 80,069, now vibing in at 80,420.69. I mean, these 420s and 69 seems it seems like a general brand of the Raptoreum server these days.
Right up there with Thune.
Yeah, Thune. We got vibing now at 82,420 and 69. Sherm's back in with the battle at 83,069.
That really is a next level knife. Blacksmith knife with the blockchain in the handle.
Yeah, and
Where
also
else are you gonna get that?
Yeah.
Nowhere
and
else.
also it's a smaller knife as well, and not everyone wants to walk around waving a sword around. You know what I mean? they might want something smaller and a little bit more, with a bit more utility to it, so they can use it for general things throughout the day.
I'm curious how a sheath would handle that.
Was that for me? I didn't quite get it.
No, I was just curious about how you would make a leather sheath for that particular knife.
I suppose you would just wrap the leather around with a long strip, wouldn't you, and just keep coiling it round like a tennis racket.
Well, that would be the wrap for the handle, but what about the actual the sheath to hold it? Like, if you want to carry it around.
What do you mean?
As like a daily carry knife,
Oh, right. You're talking about, yeah, something to put the knife in to carry around on your belt or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, right. Well, how long do you think Smith has got tonight? I mean, you're adding these extra tasks on this sheath and whatever else, and he's already stressing that he's over time.
I'm not adding anything on. It's just purely just curious, But from what I saw with Raptoshi, which is my knife that I got from CryptoSmith, the leather sheath that he came up for that knife was really innovative. And,
that took a little bit of thinking.
Yeah, that was really a little work of art, because everything had to be right for that knife, to the angles and how you carry it.
Yeah.
That's not just a normal everyday knife, that the Raptoshi. So if he came up with a comfortable sheath for that, which he did, then obviously this would not be a problem. I was just curious how he would do it.
I'd have to sleep on that one.
Yeah, not asking for the answer right now.
We're currently at 85,069, guys. If you want to own what is created tonight, don't forget to join the Discord. Link is at the top of the stream. And head over to bidding.
When are you going to allow me the cutoff? Because I'm pretty much done except for a little bit of grinder work.
You've got 14 minutes left, and I'm just going to shut the stream. Are you going to do the copper wrap around the top of the handle, or just leave it like that?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So one last little tweak. See, here's the thing. I got to let it cool down before I can grind it. That's going to take 10.
And then when you do grind it, you need to cool it down. So
It's looking...
Get a shot of that feather.
It's looking very nice right now. That is cool. I see what you've done now with the feather. I really wondered why it looked so long when you said you were almost done.
And then there's our keychain design.
That is really nice. I mean,
that's beautiful work right there.
yeah, that is pretty awesome.
Hey, you guys that are bidding, I'm coming for you.
And you got the block at the top of the handle as well.
That's epic.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay, guys, last 5 minutes now.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
This is out of when you polish it up, we're going to see the layers. This is out of Damascus steel as well.
This is out of the same as the beginning knife, which is 1084. So no Damascus on this one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, sorry. That's fine. I was just curious if it was because I missed the beginning of the stream.
We've got 5 minutes left, guys, and Sherm is currently the leader with 85,069.
Not for long.
If you want what is created tonight, head over to the bidding channel. It's actually 4 minutes now. Ooh, the bidding's shot up now. We had Vibin in with his 86,969. Then we had Charlie with his 90,000. Now Sherm's in with his 90,069. We're getting close to the end now, guys. We're still in that 4th minute. Now we've got 3 minutes left.
Hey, that's an epic knife right there.
3 minutes left, guys. Sherm is currently the leader. Check that out. Is that stamped on every block?
No, I can. But before we're done, I'll put the number 4 on there.
Oh, right. Ah, yeah, number 4. We've got Charlie in now with 100,000. 100,000.
As soon as that 4 gets slammed in there, I'm going to say we're done. I think that's the...
Sherm is now in with 100,069. We have...
Come on with the 60.
2 minutes left. 2 minutes left, guys. Charlie's now in with 100,070. Sherm looks like he's typing. Charlie's in at 110,000. Sherm was in at 100,420. Charlie's now winning. Literally the last minute now, guys. It is close to the end. If you want this knife, put a sensible bid in now, else you're going to lose it. Sherm's in at 110,069. Charlie's now coming back. Sherm, you better get typing if you want it, bro.
Number 4 going in.
There we go. This stamp for the 4th creation is now going on the side of the knife. There we go. Sherm is now still the leader with his 110,069.
I'm going to get it nice and hot for you to maybe get a screen grab. But other than that,
Okay.
and let's not forget too, you guys need to judge the right meme. We'll turn this into a keychain.
Yep, we're going to check the memes out very shortly. I've sent them to the group chat that we're in. Charlie's now in at 120,000 for the knife.
Now this doesn't look like any of the other ones, but we're going to leave it just as is because this is actually a failure.
Yeah.
Other than the fact that we'll heat it up again to put the stamp in. But that's it.
Sherm's in at 120,069. I'm literally gonna put 10 seconds on this bidding now. If after the next 10 seconds we get the last price on there, then that's the winner. So we're gonna go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is now the end, guys. Charlie has got the knife at 120,099. Charlie has got the knife. Sherm, you're too late, bro. Too late. Charlie's got the knife.
Sorry, man. Couldn't let that one go. Sure. Had to sharpshoot it.
Yeah.
That is an epic. That's a beauty. You're not gonna get that anywhere else.
Oh, well,
Yeah, that is nice.
I think now is maybe a time to establish some rules for the future. I think it's forging with a minimal shaping. We need to know what it is. And as soon as that number goes in, it's done. Is that copacetic? I think, is that agreeable?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Once the number's in, that's it.
Cool. Awesome.
All right, I'm just checking the chat to see if there are any more memes. Okay, Charlie, if you go to the group chat that we're in,
yeah,
and there's 3 memes there. So we've got. What I'll do is I'll add them to the stream right now. All 3. Give me a sec. So everyone can see them. Okay. There we go, guys. Those are the 3 memes. So what are you saying, Charlie? We've got this one time at Blacksmith Camp. That was by Sherm. We have one from Vibin. Blacksmith, when she asks for a new kitchen knife, but inflation got you back in the Middle Ages. And I think that one was from Kyle, the last one. It's my party and I can break a knife if I want to.
Automatic ban.
Which one are you thinking, Charlie?
I gotta say, it's I like it's my party and I can break a knife if I want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta.
Pretty good.
If my vote counts, I'd probably put a vote in for that one as well.
Okay then. So that is the winner. What was the prize? Oh yeah, it was the block.
The failure.
Yeah, so you get the failure. So Kyle,
Yeah.
if you want to hop into DM with the Smith, and you can arrange to get the failure. Let me just get rid of that image. There we go. there you go. That's what you've got, bro. That'll be created into a keyring. Are you gonna
And as is.
and as is? Are you gonna stamp it
Yeah.
or anything?
I'll stamp it with
Yeah.
the logo. But other than that, it's as is. It's we're not going to try and hide the mess up at all. It's going to
Okay.
be all the raw goodness.
No, I mean if we're gonna stamp it as a failure, we should probably stamp it at F1, no?
I suppose.
But that makes me afraid though.
Why is
Because
that?
because what if it starts perpetuating more failures?
Well, that's more pressure, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm down. I'll do it.
An idea off the top of my head.
Yeah. Oh, I might do it now.
Okay, Smith. Well, I hope you have a very beautiful rest of your birthday. Hope you have a nice day. Or night, or whatever time it is there now. Thank you very much for doing us an extended birthday stream today.
Hey,
hope
I'm glad that we were able to pump a knife out anyways. As soon as that snapped, my heart sank. And I think we turned out with something that's pretty good too. And you know, back to the title, I guess. Hey, how fitting.
Yeah, absolutely.
How fitting.
Well, thanks a lot, guys, for joining us. It's been another great stream. I hope you enjoyed the new structure that we've incorporated with the way that we've structured it, with the information about the project at the start of the stream and then going into the Smith stream afterwards. As you can see, we did well, we were going to do half of the stream with working on the billet. We did a small amount of that. We snapped a knife, then we created another knife, then we rained a lot to the chat, and then Charlie won the knife because he really wanted it. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Catch you later.
Yep, very good stream. Awesome. Happy birthday, CryptoSmith. Enjoy your night, buddy.
Thank you.
And we will see you on tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Catch you later, guys. Till next time.